What it do is C.Stone The Breadwinner. All my Facebook friends, y'all know I posted on my status. Ask me any question, like comment on my page, leave me any question. I'ma answer it and post it in the video. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. Before I get to the questions, I got like, I don't know how many questions, but before I get to them, I want to say thank you to everybody that supported us and voted for Stay Iced Up on 106 in Park. If you don't know, it was a new joint of the day on Friday, so we need y'all to keep voting. Log on to BET.com. Vote for Stay Iced Up by Paul Wall featuring myself and TV Johnny. Y'all make sure y'all vote for it so we can stay on the countdown. I'm representing Killeen, I'm representing Houston, I'm representing Texas, I'm representing the South, and it's a good look, so I need y'all support to keep us on the countdown, you know what I'm saying? So, also, shout out to all my family, friends, fans hold me down. I love y'all. And shout out to my mama T.Stone. She be on Facebook heavy now. C.Stone J. My boy Wayne Spears, he said, when you gonna holler at your boy, man, you holler at me. Holler at each other, man. We go way back. Shout out Wayne Spears. The champ. He said, when you gonna hop on the champ beat? Any producer, the champ, everybody. Send beats to beatsforbreadwinnermusic@gmail.com. We check that every day. I'm working on projects. I got artists on the label working on projects. So as long as you're sending those beats to beatsforbreadwinnermusic@gmail.com, we're going to listen to them, you know what I'm saying? We get a good vibe, we do a song, it'll be a hit, it'll be a classic, and it's a rap from then on. So send all beats to beatsforbreadwinnermusic@gmail.com. Okay, I got, how do you feel about hip-hop? And do you feel that the hip-hop game is changing? Everything is affected by technology, and so I feel like, of course, the hip-hop game is changing. Music is something that's going to constantly evolve, so all we can expect is change, and you know, you can either stick to the same thing you've been doing or you can change along with it. So, I mean, as far as that question, yeah, I think hip-hop changing is going to continue to change. Now, if it changed for the better or the worse, that's an opinionated question. You know what I'm saying? So it is what you accept it as, it is what you make it, and if you make music, like I said, you gotta decide if you're gonna evolve with it or if you're gonna stay in the same lane. But of course it's changing. And that was Day Brown. What's up, boy? Appreciate you. Besides working and getting money, what are your hobbies? And that question was from Ahmad. Besides working and getting money and grinding and breadwinning and all of that, I like to spend time with my family. You know what I'm saying? We like to play video games, the Madden, NCAA, Will and Deuce. We always bet money on the video games. Like coming up, I used to always be in the lowriders and like building model cars and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm so determined and I keep like such a breadwinning mind frame. I really don't have time to do as much of anything extra anymore because I set a goal that it requires so much of my time. So, but when I'm not, any free time I get, I like to chill, relax, play video games, bet money on video games. I like to go to Vegas and gamble. Somebody asked a question, how did you make it there? I don't know exactly where they're asking how I made it, but I mean, if you want to know how I made it to Houston, I drove. If you don't know how I made it to college, you know, I excelled in football, got good grades. Because as far as like making it, I feel like I haven't made nothing yet. I'm still grinding, I'm still on the way up. And even though a lot of people might look at the BET and the MTV, all that as a certain level of success, it's just a stepping stone of me getting to where I want to be as far as being a mogul in the entertainment industry. I'm not trying to just be a platinum rapper or just sell 1 million records and this and that. I want to be a mogul, mentioned alongside the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, the Russell Simmons, the L.A. Reeds, the Berry Gordys, etc. Day Brown also asked me, would I rather sign to a major label or stay independent, and why? Signing to a major label has its benefits depending on your situation, and staying independent has its benefits. You know what I'm saying? To me, a major deal is nothing but a loan. You know, they're going to give you money and fund things to put you on a level to where you have the opportunity to be successful. Whether you're successful or not, you still have to return, you know, that initial money or connect, whatever it is, whatever resources they use to put you on a level to have an opportunity to be successful, you still are responsible for that. So with that being said, I'm blessed enough not to need nobody money on the level of I can pay for my own video, I can pay for my promotion. I got a lot of resources that don't even require me to pay for anything. Sometimes just depending on what it is. So in my opinion, I don't necessarily need a major label, but everybody's situation is different. When it comes to a point where I'm meeting with these labels and they're telling me something and I'm telling them something back, and together it seems like it can be a good situation, then that's when it would make sense. But a lot of deals that are being signed right now, I wouldn't sign, because you know you got a lot of rappers that until they got a deal or until they got radio play and got shows, that's the first time they ever owned a car, or the first publishing check they get, they go buy jewelry. I already had all that. That's like when I did the song Been Getting Money. People that know me from Killeen, I've been throwing parties. We threw high school parties in Killeen, made like $3-4 grand a week, every other week, you know what I'm saying, in high school. So I always found ways to generate money to where I can fund my own stuff, so I don't need to really go to somebody for their resources, because I invested so much into my career and into, everything that I got going to build my own relationships, travel, promote myself. And so I wouldn't necessarily need a loan from a major label. Now, major labels do have access to put you in certain situations that money can't even buy, but you worry about that when you get there. Texas is the largest state in America, you know what I'm saying? It's so big. Just Houston alone, 400 million. Killeen, Texas, 120,000. So it's like if I can get 10% of Killeen to support me and pay $10 for my album independently, that's $120,000 right there, you know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable making that off music. I don't have to be platinum and all, because that's a whole nother question, a whole nother subject. But basically, I myself, with my personal situation, I would rather stay independent, but it depends on everybody's personal situation and what that label is offering to them. Do I get nervous when I see a celebrity? I'll never forget my first time I went to the Grammy Awards. I'm on the Grammy red carpet. The Grammy Awards red carpet. And it's like, I got my camera with me. I want to film and get drops and take pictures with everybody. But it's like when you're on the red carpet, like everybody's a celebrity. Like I look to my left, there was Santana. You know what I'm saying? I look to my right, it's Taylor Swift. I look behind me, I see Ashton Kutcher. You know what I'm saying? In front of me, the Kardashians. So it's like, you can't be on the red carpet acting like a fan. And that was like the largest capacity of celebrities I've ever been around. So that's what really kind of gave me, like showed me how to carry myself, because I want to be on that status. I want to be on the red carpet for C.Stone The Breadwinner, doing interviews, getting nominated for Grammy. So when I seen how all the celebrities was carrying themselves, nobody taking pictures and acting like fans of each other, it's like it's just like an industry respect. So that really kind of showed me how to carry myself. So I wasn't necessarily nervous, but like deep down inside, I was just a tad bit overwhelmed, because it's like everybody you could think that you ever seen on TV, every song you ever heard on the radio was on that Grammy red carpet. So it was crazy. Shout out to TV Johnny. It's a blessing that I got to experience that, and I will be back for a nomination one day soon. Same person also asked me, do I get nervous when I'm about to record a song or get on stage? And the way I see it is, if this is what you do, whether you play football, whether you work at a grocery store, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, if that's what you do and you believe in yourself, you got confidence in yourself, you should never be nervous. You know what I'm saying? When I played football, I never was nervous. So there was no need for me to be nervous, because I told myself, like, I'm the man, and there was nothing that can make me think that I wasn't, or I wasn't going to excel in what I do. So to answer that question, no, I don't get nervous. Knowing that I lost my father in high school, how did it affect my decision to pursue music? My dad, he was big and supportive on anything that me and my brother did, and my sister. Like, we had a very close, supportive family. So after my dad passed, I know he was looking down on me. He seen me excel in football. I still got a full scholarship and everything. But I decided to pursue music because it was something that I was a little bit more in control of. Football, you know, you gotta, from high school, you gotta get a scholarship, you gotta get picked. To go from college to the NFL, you gotta get picked. Like running your own business is beyond music. It's running my own business as a whole. You determine how big your business can grow and how hard you work and how big you push your business. So with my dad, he was a businessman. He's the true breadwinner. I know he's looking down on me proud. So when he passed, it really motivated me to pursue business as a whole, not just music. Because I'm in the music business, I'm in the fragrance business, I'm in the clothing business, I'm in the jewelry business. He motivated me to pursue business. Somebody said, what would you say is the key to success? When I find out, like when I really feel like I succeeded, I'll probably be able to answer that question a little bit better. But I know, one, you got to have faith in God. All things are possible through Him. You got to have a strong supportive system, and you got to believe in yourself above all things. You know what I'm saying? And then success can be measured so many different ways. So it's kind of up to you to decide at what point you succeeded. Like, to me, I haven't reached success yet, so, and I'm not saying that to be arrogant or act like, you know, belittle anybody, but I personally feel like I haven't succeeded, and there's still a couple personal things in my life that I want to achieve before I consider myself as successful. My boy Monty B, which is an artist on my label, Breadwinner Music, he asked me, as an artist, like independently, how do you transition from doing free mixtapes to making people buy them? My thing is, because I'm a breadwinner, I do music as a hustle. And my thing is, I'm not against doing things free for promotion, but it's like, if I do 5,000 free downloads, like 5,000 people download my stuff free, that does not guarantee that the next thing I drop for sale, 5,000 people are gonna buy. So my thing is, I sell it initially because if you're a true fan of my music, you'll support it. Even if I do a whole mixtape and sell it for $1, I'd rather sell 100 mixtapes for $1 and make $100 than have 5,000 free downloads. And it's not saying that I'm not trying to give back to the fans or give nothing free, but I feel like if you're a fan of my music and you like that product and you buy it, that's because you liked it, and that's my way of paying you. Giving you a good product, you giving me $1. So my thing is, put it out there, grind it, promote it, push it, and people that are really truly supportive and a fan of your music, they'll support it and buy it. Even if, you know, people might like your music and feel like they can go download it or steal it, bootleg it, etc. But I don't just agree with giving free, because it wouldn't be breadwinner shit if everything was free. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat, family gotta eat, team gotta eat. We gotta be able to have the money to keep going. Like, studio time isn't free. Even whether you buy your own studio equipment, etc., you can still bust that down, and it'll come out to you just paying yourself $10 an hour for 5 years. That'll equal what you spend on your equipment. So it still costs. Like, it's not free to produce music and put out good music and high quality sounding products. How did I get to the point to where you profit off music? It's like survival of the fittest. You got to keep putting it in people's face. Gucci Mane, you look on World Star Hip Hop, he constantly got videos and all that on World Star. Just keep putting it in your face to where you become a brand. Breadwinner Music, Breadwinner Gang, Breadwinner shit, C.Stone The Breadwinner. You know, it's all a brand. So it's like, at that point, you put it in people's face so much, it's like either they're going to support it or they don't. You know, like I said, just the state of Texas alone got so many millions of people here. It's like, you target your direct market. You know what I'm saying? If I got 1,200 people that's going to buy my product every time I drop at $10 a piece, that's 12,000 every time I drop. And my job is going to be to stay in the studio and keep having more and more to put out, which gives me more selling potential. The more product you have, the more product you can potentially sell. So that's my thing, just to keep coming out with new stuff, staying active, staying in people's face, doing things like this interview just to reach and touch bases with the fans and the people that actually care about what you got going on, and eventually it'll translate into profit. But one key thing is never spend more than you're making.